Morning, beautiful people. Welcome to today's market scholar session. Being the 6th of August 2025, still good to have each and every one of you around for this session. If this is your first time joining in for the market scholar session, you're very much welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, except on holidays. I'd like to crave our indulgence. Kindly share the link to this session to everyone on your various social media platforms so that this can get to as many people as possible and they get to participate in what we have ongoing here. Good morning, Moyo. Right, for this segment, I will be analyzing the XY, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. I hope we have a jolly good ride together. So for the XY on the monthly time frame, as seen right here, nothing has changed per se. We've been seeing an upward move, a bullish move for a long time, a sweep of this liquidity all the way to the downside, clearing this very low right here on the monthly time frame and down to the weekly time frame. We've seen even more push to the downside. We've seen more bearish moves, and down to the daily time frame, there are quite a number of points of interest I'm expecting that price would trade into. There's another block right here at 102.924 on daily time frame, and we've seen a break of this very high right here at 98.877. I beg your pardon. So after price had taken out this high, we saw a retracement and fibbing this swing from point A to point B. We can actually see that price retraced into 50% fib level, and we're seeing that price is holding off that point, although in a range to an extent. And on the 4-hour time frame also, I can actually spot the classic box pattern for a buy on the XY, shoulder at 97.704. We're seeing a sweep to the downside. We're seeing price break to the upside, seeing that we're looking to buy the XY all the way to this daily order block. Then we will be confident to take the buy on the XY once price retraces into 97.704. Why? Because of the classic box pattern that we usually use for the market color sessions right here. Shoulder sweep, just reiterating, break to the upside. We want to see price returning to this left shoulder. Once price gets there, I'm willing to go bullish on the XY. Pretty much on the 1-hour time frame also, it's pretty much the same point of interest I'm looking out for to buy the XY. Shoulder sweep break. Once price returns to the left shoulder at 97.074, I will be willing to buy the XY all the way to the daily order block, just as we stated earlier. Down to GBP USD on the monthly time frame, we're seeing that overall we're in a downtrend, right? But coming right here, the most recent price action, stop price take out this high on the monthly time frame, and now to the weekly time frame also, we're seeing price take out this high right here, traded into premium. We've seen some reaction of that point. Down to the daily time frame, we saw price form a lower high, and eventually we saw a break of this low right here. So what we're expecting to do is to fib this most recent swing from point A to point B and wait for price to trade at least into 61.8% level and keep selling off that point. But seeing that price has broken structure on the daily time frame, I'm interested in looking out for sell opportunities until there's a change. Until there's a change in direction. On the 4-hour time frame, I can spot the classic box pattern shoulder right here. Shoulder at 1.35046. Sweep to the upside, break to the downside. We want to see price retrace all the way to 1.35046 on the 4-hour time frame. I'm looking out for a buy to sell, although price is currently in a range, but eventually we should see price retracing straight into this left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame. And once price retraces into that level, I'm willing to sell GPP USD. Last on my list being Euro USD. On the monthly time frame, sorry, this chart is a bit sketchy. We're seeing even more push to the downside. Overall, we're seeing a bearish direction. And we've seen a clear of this liquidity right here all the way to the upside. Down to the weekly time frame, right? We're seeing even more push to the upside. So favoring this most recent swing from point A to point B, we may see price retracing all the way to 61.8% fib level, although it looked as though price tapped into this level. 61 point. It's just a week. I want to see the full body fully trading into 61.8% fib level before continuing the buy on the weekly time frame down to the daily time frame. Same thing that happened on GBP USD. We saw a break of this low all the way to the downside. So what we want to do is to fib this most recent swing from point A to point B. Right. So fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, as seen right here, we can actually say that price traded into 38.2% fib level, and we're seeing some sort of range on the daily time frame and down to the 4-hour time frame, fibbing the most recent swing from point A to point B, right? We can see that price traded into this level, 50% fib level, and we're seeing just price ranging. For me, I'd like to see price retrace into 61.8% fib level, coinciding with this fair value gap. Calling out the price point, we may see price retracing into 1.16317 on the 4-hour time frame. I haven't spotted the classic box pattern yet for the sell of Euro USD, but I will keep my hands crossed and I'll keep checking to see if the classic box pattern has been formed for a sell. And once that happens, I will be posting a markup on the market color group. If you have questions at this point, please kindly type in the chat box. If you have a different bias from everything I have said, you can feel free to type in chat box and we'll be looking at what you have together. If you have questions, also type in chat box. The FX Bootcamp training will be taking place soon, towards the last week of August. You can register with us on 081 6099 5030 to know how we see other things that we need to see before entering the markets. There are other strategies that we explore. So to, just have a glimpse, not just a glimpse, to have the entire picture of those strategies, you'd have to sign up for the FX Bootcamp. Again, number to chat up is 081 6099 5030. We will be waiting for your inquiries. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break. And right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. Cheers and God bless.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the market color for today, the 6th of August, 2025. We're excited to have you all here during the period of this market color. We're going to be proceeding with our analysis as we look quickly at gold, the yen basket, and then GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY. So these are the things we're going to be looking at for this morning as we proceed with the market color. Now, let's start off with the analysis on gold against the dollar. Now, looking at gold on the daily time frame, we said that we're looking to see gold retrace quite deeply and then sell off afterwards. We're seeing gold have retraced into this other block right here. I'm going to mark that out quickly. And then it's looking like it could continue the sell-off from that place. So that is looking like a good place for gold to resume its sell-off from. So you can see what gold is doing around this region. This is a good place to sell gold from. And I'm very optimistic about the sell bias on gold leading to the downside. So you can see also on the 4-hour, this is like a breakout block and gold has retraced into it. And right now we're expecting it to continue moving to the downside. This is what we're expecting to happen for the remaining parts of today's market color. All right. Now let's move over to the 1-hour time frame. Now on the 1-hour time frame, this is where I would want to see a confirmation on gold before I start selling. If not, gold could trade a little to the upside before selling to the downside. Sure about that error. Okay, so for gold, we're looking to see it start retracing from the 1-hour time frame before we start selling heavily. So we're going to be taking sales on gold, but then we're going to be careful and then apply extra caution because we don't know if this is long term already. So we need to see the 1-hour time frame break this place right here. We need to see it break this level right here before we confirm the sell on gold. All right. So until then, we just keep looking out for gold and then we'll be taking short sales to the downside. Now let's look out for trade opportunities for today. Now for today, we're expecting to see gold. For today, we're expecting to see gold sell off. And then if at all anything, we're expecting to see it sell all the way to this level right here. So we want to see it sell. Sorry, trying to get my screen. Okay, now good. So we're trying to see gold sell at all, if at all anything, should sell off the way to this level right here. So this is what we're looking for, a sell bias on gold this morning. So right now, I'm looking at selling gold from where price currently is because it is retracing it has retraced firstly into the low of Asia, which was somewhere around here. This was the low of Asia, and the first low of Asia rather, price has retraced into it and then it's moving back to the downside. Now, this is the second low of Asia, and price has already broken it as well. So I'm expecting gold to just keep selling down. So at this point, I'm waiting for my entry signature to just print out on gold, and then I'll be taking the sell to the downside. So once I see my entry signature on gold, I'll be selling it, riding the sell all the way to the downside. This is what I'm waiting for on gold. So let's move over to GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY. But first, to look at the yen basket. But quickly to wrap up gold, we said we're looking to sell and we're waiting for the entry signature to print out before we start taking the sales on gold to the downside. Okay. All right. Now let's move over to GBP and the yen basket. Now looking at the yen basket from the daily time frame, that's made further retracements to the downside, and afterwards we've seen it retracing all the way to the upside. I still believe that the yen basket might still continue selling, but then we're looking at something that looks like a structure shift that might be engineering a new wave of buy on gold on the yen basket to the upside. I was analyzing the yen basket, I think yesterday or the day before. Yeah, yesterday. And I was looking forward to a long-term buy where price will probably buy all the way to this level right here. And quickly, if we look at the 4-hour time frame clearly, you see that the shift in market structure has already happened. Okay, market structure shifted from here. We're expecting it to keep selling all the way to the downside, and we're timing this last low as our next point of interest or next liquidity sweep Well, you can see that price has already changed structure, and then it retraced into this level here and pushed back to the upside. So at this point, I'm expecting a buy bias on the yen basket. And while it is buying, you could see that there are lots and lots of liquidity that is going to be swept along the line of that buy. So I'll be expecting the yen basket to buy all the way upwards to clear out the liquidity residing around these levels. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting on the yen basket. So I would expect it to just retrace a little and then buy back to the upside. Now let's also look at the implication of the yen basket on other pairs like GBP, JPY, and the likes. Now, before we go to GBP, JPY, I want to also see this low right here being maintained. I want to see price respecting this low right here. If price breaks this low, then we might be looking at a further retracement. Since price didn't retrace deeply in this level and price is about getting to this region, I expect it to start buying from this level all the way to the upside, but I don't expect it to break this low. Okay, so overall, my bias on the yen basket is a buy. Now let's look out for actual trades we are going to take in line with what we have analyzed so far. Now looking at the yen basket, now looking at GBP JPY rather, you could also see that GBP JPY has already shifted structure as well as the yen basket did. Okay, we'll see that clearly on the 4-hour time frame when we get there. But right now on GBP JPY, I'm also looking at this level here. I'm looking at this order block. Sorry, this fair value gap right here. If for any reason I see GBP JPY going to break that level to the upside, then this could mean that GBP JPY would trade into this fair value gap before selling. Okay, that is what might happen. So my CGBP JPY trade into the fair value gap and then start selling off to the downside. So this is what we're expecting, something like this. A move here and then a sell off afterwards. So this could happen. If this doesn't happen, I was expecting it to happen yesterday, but it didn't. It got close, but it didn't get into the fair value gap. Today as well, you can see that it's already selling. So I expect it to trade into this level and start selling. But if it doesn't do that now, maybe it could be preserving it for future references and we could see it sell off from where price currently is. So on GBP JPY as well, we're looking for a sell. So like I said, on the daily time frame, we can see price trade into this level and then sell off afterwards. If not, then we'll be looking for a clear and a pure sell to the downside on the the 1-hour time frame. Okay, because if you look clearly on the 1-hour time frame as well as the 15 minutes time frame, you can also see the 15 minutes here. You will start seeing signs of shift to the downside. Market is shifting already to the downside. So we could take our first round of sell on GBP JPY from here, targeting this level right here. And then if that doesn't hold, then we wait for price to get to this level before selling. So at this point, I'm looking for a GBP JPY sell. Okay, because the 5 minutes time frame now might be looking a little messy. You're seeing all this kind of wicks right here. But I think at this particular place where GBP JPY is, this is a good place to sell. So we are looking at almost a live trade call right here on GBP JPY. Our stop loss is going to be somewhere around 15 pips. Okay, so this will be the stop loss on GBP JPY around 15 pips. Then the take profit is going to be somewhere around 60 to 45 pips. Let's measure that together. Let's see. So the take profit is going to be somewhere around 60 to 45. So I said 60 to 45. So somewhere around here. Okay. So this is what we're looking out for on GBP JPY. We want to see it sell off all the way to this level that we've marked right here. Okay. So this is what we're looking out for. So I'm going to send this to the group after the market call so that we could all take advantage of it when it finally starts playing out. All right. Okay. All right. So I've saved it and then I'll be sending it to the group when it starts or immediately after the market call so that we can ride it along with us here on the floor. Now let's move over to Euro JPY. Now looking at Euro JPY on the daily time frame, you would see that. Sorry, okay, my screen is back. So you see that Euro JPY has also shifted structure right here, and it could be ready to make that move to the downside. In fact, Euro JPY looks much more ready to make the sell to the downside compared to GBP JPY. Now you can also see that it did struggle to break this high right here after breaking the low. It struggled to break this high here, So we might be seeing a sell-off on Euro JPY from where price currently is. That's what the 4 hour is telling us, but 4 hour is confirming a sell trend. Now, also on the 1 hour time frame, we're looking for a structural shift, and we're not seeing any here on the 1 hour time frame, even though the 4 hour is telling us it's a sell. Now, lastly, on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that the shifts happen somewhere around here, okay, but not so clear. So at this point, I'll be waiting for Euro JPY to break this low. We can also narrow it down to the 5 minutes. I'm looking for it to break this low here. Because it's not so clear, I'll have to look deeply into a lower time frame, or look at almost every time frame that is reasonable to make my analysis. So for Euro JPY, I'll be taking the sell from here once it breaks, and then I'll be riding it to the downside. So you drop this somewhere here, because this is where we want to see the break happen first. We have about 16 pips of stop loss, or 17 pips here. About 17 pips of stop loss. Now let's look at where our take profits level is set to. Our take profit is set to somewhere around here. So it's about 75 pips take profit. So if Euro JPY breaks that level, we're going to be selling it all the way to the downside. So this is the trade call for Euro JPY, and I've already shown you the trade call for GBP JPY as well. So once they play out, I'll be sending them to the group so that everyone can take advantage of it. All right. Okay. So this is the end of our market color. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your questions before we wrap up today's market color. Now, like I said earlier, we're not just going to rush into the trades that we've called out so far. So what we're going to do is that we're going to wait for it to play out according to what we have analyzed. Once it plays out according to what we analyzed, that is when we are now going to rush in and take the trades. Okay?
It's our trading period.
Then we're going to just wait for it to break out of that level before we take the trades. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. Euro JPY, we're looking for a sell. GBP JPY as well, we're looking for a sell. So this is the sell for Euro JPY, and then this is the sell for GBP JPY right here. So this is the sell for GBP JPY, and then for gold, we're looking to sell it as well, but then we're waiting for it to show an entry signature first. I expect it to sell from this zone where it is. We're waiting for it to create an entry signature. So I'm expecting it to sell from here, this zone where it is currently. But until I see an entry signature, I want to see something like this form again. Something like this 3 candle formation, 1, 2, 3. I want to see something like that form again, and then I'll be taking my sell on gold. But overall, gold is in a good place to sell. So you can be looking out for that on the 5 minutes time frame, or on the 15 minutes time frame. Once it does that, we're shorting gold and we're selling it all the way to the downside. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone who joined today's market color. And we hope you've gotten something for today. Should these trades go well, that means you're making money today, and you're making it at no expense, no extra cost. Okay. So that is what we offer here at the market color. Now, if you want to learn how to analyze the market just like we do, so that you can be getting good and premium setups like we have shown you here on the market color, then you should sign up for the FX Bootcamp training. We're going to teach you our strategies that we use, how we analyze the market, how we approach it, also how we approach our risk management and psychology. So if you're interested in getting that, make sure you send us a DM on our WhatsApp number 081 60 99 50 30. If you didn't get it, just send a message on Telegram or drop a comment on YouTube if you're watching from YouTube. So we will show you how to get registered for the training. Okay, so until we meet again by 2 p.m. GMT+1, my name is CJ. I wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless.
It's our training period here at the Value Flow Trading Academy. Classes will start next week for total beginner traders, followed by classes for intermediate and professional traders who want to finesse their trading the following week.
I think going through the class, the 1, 2, 3, it's been really amazing. Everything has been broken down, like made so simple. Thanks everyone. You guys have been amazing.
So I'm really grateful, and I can say it's really worth it. I've traded for about 4 years now. Just day one, that one changed my trading life.
The class, since from day 1 to today, which is the day 3. I've learned a lot, and I would say it has really changed my mindset psychologically. So I just want to thank you for the class.
These testimonials that you just listened to are a testament of what this training can do for you within this short period of 3 months. So who is this training for? The first training, which is the beginner series, are for those who are total newbies and they need a soft landing into forex trading. They need total guidance. They need someone to hold their hands to trading, and this training is a perfect fit for you. Second training, which is for intermediate or professionals, are for those who are looking to get proper strategies to make profit and get an edge in the market. There are signals that are going to be given during the course of this 3 months training, access to the instructors, and continuous guidance throughout this period of 3 months. So make sure you're enrolled today for any of this training that best fits you. See you in class.
It's our training period here at the Value Flow Trading Academy. Classes really start next week for total beginner traders, followed by classes for intermediate and professional traders who want to finesse their trading the following week.
I think going through the class, the 1, 2, 3, it's been really amazing. Everything has been broken down, like made so simple. Thanks everyone. You guys have been amazing.
So I'm really grateful, and I can say it's really worth it. I've traded for about 4 years now. Just day 1, that one changed my trading life.
The class, since from day 1 to today, which is the day 3, I've learned a lot, and I would say it has really changed my mindset psychologically. So I just want to thank you for the class.
These testimonials that you just listened to are a testament of what this training can do for you within this short period of 3 months. So who is this training for? The first training, which is the beginner series, are for those who are total newbies and they need a soft landing into forex trading. They need total guidance. They need someone to hold their hands to trading, and this training is a perfect fit for you. Second training, which is for intermediate or professionals, are for those who are looking to get proper strategies to make profit and get an edge in the market. There are signals that are going to be given during the course of this 3 months training, access to the instructors, and continuous guidance throughout this period of 3 months. So make sure you're enrolled today for any of this training that